This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The streak lives on. The Gators chomp up the football Cats for the 29th straight time. Saturday night's loss, the first for Kentucky this year. Meanwhile, Florida moves to 3-0. The Wildcats defense only allows 245 yards in the game and just 14 points. Kentucky in the game all 4 quarters. The problem, though, the Wildcats score 0 touchdowns because UK's offensive line let way too many guys through.
Yeah, I mean there were some issues. You know, we knew that going into the game and watching them rush and we can't afford to take those negative plays and get behind the chains, just like we saw last week with our own penalties, but this week with sacks or negative yardage plays, run the ball or getting sacked, get behind the chains. We're in a world of hurt against a good football team, and so we can't do that. We got to be a little bit smarter in how we protect and take our shots. You know, we did that. We hit the one late. You know, we couldn't get it in the end zone.
All right, take a deeper look into Kentucky's loss last night. Fairly even except for the sacks. Toll sacked 6 times for a total of loss of 50 yards. The Cats get 2 sacks on the night. Gators only lose 8 yards on those. So total offense separated by just 4 yards, 245 to 241. Time of possession pretty even. Florida had more penalties, but again, every time Kentucky had a shot at a touchdown, Florida had the answer to stop them, especially getting to tolls last night. Kentucky stays at home this week. Game 2 of this 4-game homestand at Commonwealth Stadium. Stoops Troops will play number 25 Missouri. The Cats actually open as a 2.5-point favorite. The Tigers barely beat Connecticut Saturday, so maybe that's why they only beat them 9-6 at home. Kentucky and Mizzou is set for a 7:30 kickoff, and the SEC Network will have the game. Now to the pros. Home opener in Cincinnati today. The Bengals hosting the Chargers. San Diego quarterback Phillip Rivers coming into the game 1 touchdown pass shy of breaking the record for all-time touchdown passes in franchise history. Rivers tied with Dan Fouts with 254 TD passes. We start, though, with the other quarterback on the other side of the football, that guy right there, Andy Dalton. In the first quarter, A.J. Green. Goodness. Fantastic catch, 7-0 Bengals in the first quarter. That was a 16-yard touchdown pass. Later, now a 7-3 game. Rivers sacked by Wallace Gilberry, and the ball comes out. That's a fumble, and that's Cincinnati's football. Second quarter, Dalton to the air again. Marvin Jones. 45-yard strike there by Dalton. Bengals led 14-6 at the break. Second half, third quarter, Rivers finds Stevie Johnson, the former Kentucky Wildcat, 10-yard touchdown, 255th touchdown pass to Rivers, has the franchise record now. Fourth quarter, 4-point game. Dalton back to the air to a different guy. His tight end, Tyler Eifert. 3 touchdowns on the day for Andy Dalton. He was 16 of 26. 214 yards. Yeah, real efficient. Fourth quarter, Bengals lead 24-19. A minute to go. Rivers, last opportunity, and he's picked off. Vincent Ray, ball game. The Bengals are 2-0, 24-19 over the Chargers. Johnny Manziel, the Browns' first official start on the season for Johnny Football. Browns taking on the Titans in the first quarter on his first pass attempt of the day. Johnny Football goes to Travis Benjamin. 60-yard strike. Cleveland goes up 7-0. Go to the second quarter again. It's Benjamin on a punt return this time. Giddy up. Peace out. Third touchdown of the season for Benjamin. That was a 78-yard return, 21-0 at the break. Fourth quarter, Manziel rolls out of the pressure and, oh my goodness, finds Benjamin again. 50-yard strike that time. 3 catches, 115 yards for Benjamin. Johnny Football, 8 of 15, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Browns, they win by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to Minnesota. Lions at Vikings. Former Louisville Cardinal Teddy Bridgewater finds his man Kyle Rudolph. 7-0 Vikings. Second quarter, same score. Bridgewater. 4th and goal. Fakes the handoff and walks in. 14-0 Vikings on top. Later, Bridgewater. This time, another fake handoff. Oh, no, he's in trouble. Gives it up, flips it up to Adrian Peterson, and here we go. AP 192 yards of total offense on the day for himself. Bridgewater goes 14 of 18 for 153 yards. Minnesota wins 20-16. Also want to mention Angela, the Kentucky volleyball team today defeats Louisville 3-1. We'll have much more on that in the 11 p.m. Sportscast.
We'll look forward to it. Thank you so much, Jamie. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.